Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have completed type 5, that is for assets, type 6, that is for incomes and expense. Now let us go for the 7th type, in which one or two concepts are repeated and second concept is new. So we are going for type 7. Okay, let's write type 7. Now this type 7 is about transactions of trade discount, cash discount. And bad debts. So everyone will write this thing. After that we are seeing its theory. But friends, I may like to repeat that trade discount and cash discount we have already discussed in type 4, that is transaction about goods. In that I have explained about trade discount and cash discount, that trade discount is not recorded in books, it is directly subtracted, whereas cash discount is recorded in the book, it is subtracted after trade discount is subtracted, and it has again discount received and discount allowed. Now let us again look for them. Theory is also given for that in detail. Okay, that is on page number 73. Okay, yeah. Many a times at the time of purchase or sales of goods and at the time of collection, very small amount from the total price is either not paid or not received. This non-paid or non-received amount is called discount. We know that very small amount, if they are not paying or receiving now, we have to not receive in future, that is a discount given. This trade discount is an expense neither for manufacturer or wholesaler, nor it is an income for retail. Trade discount is very simple. This is not an expense. Sorry, I am reading below. This non-paid amount is called discount. There are two types of discount. Trade discount. Now we are going for trade discount. Company display total price on packaging of commodities. Company mentions the total price on packaging of almost all products. At this time, at this price, products are sold in open market. At the time of sale, manufacturer or wholesaler allows certain discount to retailers from the selling price, which is known as trade discount. This trade discount is an expense neither for manufacturer or wholesaler nor income of retailer. Hence, trade discount does not have any accounting effect in the books. No effect is given directly, it is subtracted. A trade discount is deducted from total price during preparation of bill for purchase of goods, and net amount is recorded in the books of purchaser itself. An example is given, that is not required. Now what is cash discount? To enhance competitive sales, businessman sells goods on credit. Customer pay dues on completion of credit maturity period. Thus business faces problem of cash scarcity. This is a problem everywhere. That everyone is facing the problem of cash because cash is limited. So what to do for that? To receive back the quick collection of credit sales from customer, certain fixed percentage are allowed as incentive discount. This discount is known as cash discount. Amount which is certain discount is allowed on the payment only. As I said in the theory in type 4, that if you are paying the amount, then only cash discount is calculated. So if I am giving an example, if the goods are of 10,000 and if we are paying half amount, then cash discount is calculated on half amount only. But trade discount is calculated on full amount, whether it is paid or unpaid. Thus, cash discount is one kind of factor of attraction to pay due within the specific time. Allowed cash discount is an expense, that I said discount allowed is expense and discount received is income. And same thing is written again. Discount allowed is debited and discount received is credited. Cash discount is income as well as expense, thus it is recorded in the books of businessmen. Remember, if the amount is not paid in stipulated time, the benefit of cash discount is not available. Now the third type is allowance. Allowance is also a type of discount, but allowance is for the payment. See, for purchase and sales we are having discounts. Now for receiving the amounts and payments after times, again some amount is deducted, that is allowance, and it is type of discount only. Many times businessmen pay less amount or receives less amount at the time of final settlement. Whatever short amount is paid or received is called an allowance. Since such allowance is an expense of business, it is debited to discount or allowance account. If such allowance is received, it is an income of business, it will be credited to discount or allowance account. The accounting treatment of this allowance is identical, means same to cash discount. There is no predetermined tradition or system of allowance. In case of allowance, after deduction of insignificant amount, payables and receivables are settled. Okay, so this was about discounts. Now on page number 17, we are going for bad debts. As you all know from the first chapter itself, bad debts means if an amount is not received from a customer after making so much efforts, and that unreceived amount is called bad debts, it is loss for the business. Now as you know that this is a loss, so losses are debited, and this loss is from customer. Who is the giver of this loss? Customer. So bad debts is loss, bad debts will be debited and customer's account will be credited. So that thing only are explained, but it is explained in two ways: bad debts and bad debts recovered. Means when we are incurring, it is bad debts, and after some time if that person pays us, then that is called bad debts recovered back. We are reading. To enhance, on page number 78, first part, to enhance the sales of business, goods are sold on credit to customers. When customer becomes insolvent means he cannot pay his amount. Either entire receivable amount or partial amount due from the customer cannot be recovered. Such non-recoverable amount is called bad debts. When the amount is not recoverable, it is called bad debts. Since bad debts is loss of business, it is debited. Any respective customer who is unable to pay his due, customer or debtor account is credited, and finally his account will be closed. Then bad debts recovered. An amount written off in the past, if the customer or debtor returns back due to improvement of economic condition, this amount is called bad debts recovered. Since bad debts is revenue of the business, it is credited. Bad debts recovered is income, so it is credited, and cash will be debited. Customer's name is not written because it is already closed at the time of bad debts. Due to receipt of cash, cash account is debited. In no circumstance debtor is credited because in the past account of debtor is already closed. So now we will write about it and we will go for the sum. So friends, for trade discount and cash discount, again we don't need to write, so simply I will give a point. For trade discount and cash discount, its rules are mentioned in type 4, same rules are applied here too. Allowance is a type of cash discount in bracket allowed or received. Allowance can be allowed or can be received, its effect will be same as effect of cash discount. Bad debts is loss, so it should be debited, whereas customers account will be credited So that customer is now closed for business. Bad debts recovered is the revenue in bracket income, comma, it will be credited and cash or bank will be debited as per information given. Customer's account is not given effect as it is closed at time of balance. So these are the normal things which are to be remembered. Now coming to page number 104, the next sum. Now see friends, we are in 12th sum. After completing 12th sum, we are having 13th sum which is inclusive of all the type of transactions. Till 12th sum we have learned 7 different types of sums and all the transactions. Now in exam same way will not be there. In exam all the transaction will be there. So you have to decide how to write that. So for that you have the rules now. So next sum is based on that and it is very good sum. So today we will complete 12th sum and tomorrow we will go to complete 13th sum, and after that 14th and 15th sum journal entries are required. Such a types of sums are not for exam, and after that 16th and 17th sum is based on GST. These are new sums, but as you know government has deducted the course, so it is not in our course. So friends, today we are completing 12th sum, tomorrow we are completing 13th sum, so our chapter will be completed, so we shall go to the next chapter of account, that is 5th chapter. Okay, so this is our planning. So transactions of cash, trade discount, cash discount and bad debts. Write journal entries for the following transaction in books of Parmeshwar. Okay, so we will write the journal entries in books of Parmeshwar. So we will prepare a journal. And one more thing. Very soon we are completing one chapters. There are students who are daily sending that works properly. That what I am teaching, the next day itself they are sending. That is very good thing. In between, all have become so lazy. No one was sending. Now, as I have given information, so all are sending. That is a good thing. But the people who are just watching the lectures or who are just starting the lecture and cutting off, for them I have to say that if you are not regular in the works, it is up to you. None of your teacher or your school is responsible for it. Whenever the school is starting, I will continue the course. I will not repeat any of the point because our course is very lengthy. And if it is not lengthy also, still I will not repeat any of the point that I am telling. So do what you want. And if you want to really study, then only. If you want to really study, then only do the homework daily. Otherwise, leave these things. It is not for you. Okay? So this consider this as a warning or anything you may like. I don't matter. But students who are still lazy and not sending their works, it is based on you, my friends. You all are my friends only. I am not your enemy. But the seriousness I need in my subject and in all the subjects, not in my subject also. But my subjects are such where focus is more required. Okay, you have to cope up with all the subjects, not my subject. So if you are not aware or if you are not enlightened with the subject, it's your fault. It's none of the fault of teacher or a school. We will continue when the school is reopened directly where we have left in online. We are not going to repeat. Any of the teacher will not repeat anything. 3 chapters are completed in statistics. Now only one chapter, that is fourth chapter, is left for first term. Course is coming over. So what you will do? In accounts also, this is the fourth chapter and still we are going for the 11th chapter. 10 chapters are over. What you will do? Think about yourself. Okay? If you think, then it's good. If you don't think, then also it is very good. It's up to you. Yes. Let's go. So question number 12. Journal entries in books of Parameshwar. Date, particulars, LF number, debit rupees, credit rupees. Let's start the sum. On 1st June, introduced cash of 50,000, stock of goods of 10,000, debtors of 50,000 and commenced the business. We are starting the business with 3 of the assets, all are coming in and all our assets only. If word creditors is given, then only it will be credited. So all our assets, all are coming in, all are debited, owner is the giver, capital is credit. So on 1/6/14, cash account debit, then we are bringing stock of goods. So write as it is. Stock of goods account debit. Then we are bringing debtors. Debtors account debit to capital account. Now cash 50,000. Stock 10,000. Debtors 15,000. So total 50 plus 10, 60, 60 plus 50 is on the credit side of capital accounts line 75,000. B. Started business with cash, stock of goods and debtors. 2/6/14. 10% loan of 20,000 is borrowed from Srimati. SMT means Srimati Sarda, means his wife of owner. When the word Srimati is given, it is the wife of owner. So we are taking loan from the wife. So we are taking loan into business. So cash is coming in. Wife is the giver of the loan. So Srimati Sarda's loan. But if you are thinking in such a way that wife is giving, so owner is only the giver. It is owner's wife, so owner is only the giver. So capital account is not to be credited. Capital is not credited because the difference between taking the capital and taking the loan is that capital is permanent. Very less chance we will deduct the capital or we will withdraw the capital. But loan is temporary. If we require today, then after 1 month we are paying back, so we cannot write capital account. Instead we have to write loans account. Like we are taking loan from other persons. So cash is coming in business. So cash account debit. 2% is given, yes. To 10% SMT Srimati Sharda's loan account. We are taking loan of 20,000. Being loan taken at 10% from SMT, that is Srimati Sir. Next date is 3/3/6/40. Goods of 8,000 purchased from Rameshwar stores at 10% trade discount. As you know, trade discount is directly subtracted. We are purchasing the goods from Rameshwar stores, but nothing is given about payment, so we are not making any payment. So we are purchasing the goods. Goods are coming in. Purchase account debit. Rameshwar store is only the giver. We are not giving any cash, so purchase will be debited. Rameshwar stores will be credited. So entry will be purchase account debit to Rameshwar stores account. Now whenever we are having trade discount, first write the narration. B, goods purchased from Rameshwar stores at 10% TD. Now instead of writing trade discount as a full word, write short form TD. Now we will calculate the amount. Goods are of 8,000. As I said, directly subtract minus 10% TD. TD means trade discount. So do in your calculators, it will be 7,200. How will you do? Write 8,000 in your calculator. Minus, write 10 and press percentage, you will get directly 7,200. 7,200 on debit and credit side. Next date is 5/5/6/14. Goods of 5,000 sold to Gayatri stores at 10% TD, trade discount. We are selling the goods. Goods are going out, sales is credit. Moreover, nothing is paid or nothing is received. Nothing is received from Gayatri stores. So goods are sold on credit. So Gayatri stores is just the receiver of our goods and our goods are going out. So sales account is credited. So Gayatri stores debit to sales account. Amount is 5,000. Gayatri stores account debit to sales account. Again, trade discount is there, so first let's write the narration. Being goods sold to Gayatri stores at 10% trade discount. Now the amount. Goods are of 5,000. What is the trade discount? 10%. So minus 10% D. Amount will be 4,500. Take your calculators, everyone. Write 5,000 in it. Minus, press minus 10 and press percentage button. 45. Next date is 7/6/14. Goods of, now the 7th transaction, mark it as IMP. Do 1 or 2 stars in this question. This is most important question. Goods of 15,000 purchased from Radhakishan store at 10% trade discount and 10% cash discount. Issued check for half the amount. Now as I said, that cash discount is only applicable where actually amount is paid or received. Now we are purchasing the goods from Radhakishan stores, so purchase will be debited. We are paying half amount through check, and for that payment we will get a discount. So to bank account we are paying the check, to discount account as we will receive some discount, and half amount is not paid, that will be written on the name of Radhakishan. Again try to understand what I am telling you. Say we are purchasing goods, purchase account debit. We are paying half amount through check, so bank account is credited. Now for that half amount, we will get discount also because we have paid the amount and we will receive some discount. So discount account also credit, that cash discount rate is directly subtracted from whole amount. After that, for the remaining half amount we are not paying, so that is on credit. So we will write the name of Radha Kishan. Okay. Purchase account debit to bank account to discount account. If you are writing discount received, then also okay, but don't write discount allowed. So you have to remember allowed or received. Instead, don't write allowed or received, direct discount. And to Radha Krishna stores account. Writing the amount directly is little bit confusing. So first let's write the narration. Being goods purchased from Radha Krishna or Radha Kishan? It's Radha Kishan, sorry, not Krishna. It's Radha Kishan. Being goods purchased from Radha Kishan stores at 10% TD and 10% CD. CD means cash discount, comma, paid half amount by check. Now friends, as we are simply calculating trade discount, but here trade and cash discount both are there, so I am continuing my calculation here. You have to write continuous only, okay? I am writing continuously. How to write? See here. Amount of goods is, I think, 15,000. Yes, 15,000. As I said, trade discount is subtracted from total amount and cash discount is only on the paid amount. So minus 10% TD, as we are directly going. Don't take 10%. Whether it is how much, we don't have to consider. So net amount will be 13,500. Don't worry about the discount amount. We don't require trade discount amount only, so directly subtract. 15,000 minus 10 and percentage, as we are doing like this. 8,000 minus 10% TD. Or if you are getting confused, then we will write in different way. As I am writing in every sum. Amount 15,000 minus 10% TD. So it will be 15,000 minus 10 and percentage 13,500. Now this is the net amount. Okay, now it will have two parts. 50% paid, 50% unpaid. But this is not always. Sometimes 60% is paid, then 40% is unpaid. That is also possible. Now, do its 50-50%, so 13,500 multiply 10%. Sorry, 50%. 13,500 multiply, don't minus, multiply. So it will be 6750 on both the sides. Now, again two parts of this. Only on paid amount cash discount is calculated. Cash discount 10%. So 6750 not minus, multiply. We need the amount of cash discount here. So we will do 6750 multiply 10%. Why we need to multiply 10% is the simple reason. Here we need to know the amount of discount because we want to write. Trade discount we are directly subtracting because we do not need the amount of trade discount. But cash discount we require, so multiply 10% is 675. And in the next part, check amount. 6750 is total 50% minus 675 is the discount, so 6075. Check amount is 6075. Okay. Now unpaid amount is Radhakishan store. So friends, the total net amount is debited with the goods amount 13,500. Bank account check amount is 6075. Then discount, cash discount is written as 675, and finally Radhakishan stores is 6750. Now let's check. 6075 plus 675 plus 6750 is 13500. So how you do the calculation, in what way, I will again repeat for each and everyone. Please listen here everyone. Goods of 15,000 are purchased from Radhakishan stores at 10% trade discount and 10% cash discount, and only half amount is paid. So goods are purchased, purchase should be debited. Half amount is paid by check, so bank is credited. For that half paid amount we will get the discount, so discount account is credited, and remaining half is not paid, that is written in the Radhakishan's name. Now how to calculate? Like simply we are calculating trade discount. 13,500 minus 15,000 minus 10% is 13,500, as we are writing in each. So this 13,500 is net amount and it is the amount of goods. Now 50% paid and 50% unpaid. So 50% is 6750, that 50% is 6750. For this 50% we will have cash discount, and we want the amount, so multiply, don't minus. We want the amount, so 10% of 6750 is 675, and so the check amount will be 6750 minus 675 is 6075. And how we get subtraction of both this? And the remaining 6750 should be written on the name of Radhakishan. So check is paid of 6075, discount is of 675, and finally Radhakishan stores remaining amount is 6750. Now the next transaction on 10th, 10/6/14. An order of 5000 received from Vibhuti to send goods. Vibhuti, a customer, is giving the order to supply the goods of 5000. Not now, she is just giving the order. So when the order is only received, it is non-economic transaction, because she is just giving the order to supply, to send the goods, so it is sales for us, but in future, not today. Next is 12th date, 12/6/14. What's the thing? As per order of Vibhuti, goods sent at 10% trade discount, paid 50 rupees carriage in cash. Now one more thing. Yesterday we have done the asset sum, and in that carriage and small expense were added to the amount of assets. And I said it is only applicable for assets, it is not applicable for goods. Whenever we are selling the goods and if we are paying any expense, that entry is to be written separately. So here there will be two entries. Now first entry is for, we are sending the goods to Vibhuti. So we are sending the goods, goods are going out, so sales is credit. Vibhuti is receiving the goods, so Vibhuti's account should be debited. Moreover, she is not giving any payment, so Vibhuti's account will be debited. She is the receiver, sales account credit. Vibhuti account debit to sales account. And we are sending with 10% credit discount, so we will calculate it afterwards. Second entry is for carriage paid in cash. Carriage is expense, carriage is debited. Don't add the amount to Vibhuti. This is not asset purchase, this is goods sales. Okay, so we are paying the carriage, so carriage account debit to cash account. So here there will be 2 entries. But whenever you are purchasing machinery, land or anything, we are just adding there. But here we are not purchasing, here we are selling the goods. Okay. Now, first of all, narration. B. Goods sent to Vibhuti as per order at 10% TD and paid carriage in cash. Now the amount of goods. Since 12th transaction, no amount is given. Amount is seen from 10th transaction. Goods were of 5,000. The order was for 5,000 minus directly 10% TD. So 5,000 minus 10% is 45. 4,500, 4,500. And what amount of carriage is paid? 50 rupees. 50 rupees carriage is paid in cash. So carriage 50 rupees, cash also 50 rupees. Okay. So as per the order, we have sent the goods to Vibhuti. Now the next is 15,640. Vibhuti became insolvent, means she cannot pay the amount. And bad debts recorded 300. Check is received for remaining amount. Okay. First of all, we should know that how much amount is receivable from Vibhuti. We have sold the goods to Vibhuti and 4,500 is receivable for us. Now 300 is not received, as they are telling that bad debts of 300 is recorded. So Vibhuti cannot pay 300 rupees. So remaining how much she can pay? 4,500 minus 300 is 4,200 and she is paying by check, I think, and received check for remaining amount. She is paying the remaining amount by check. So what entry recorded here? See, she is giving us the check. Bank is the receiver of the check. So bank account debit. Bad debts is recorded and bad debts is loss for the business. So bad debts account debit. And the giver of bad debts and the giver of check is Vibhuti. So Vibhuti's account should be credited. So bank account debit for the check she have given. Bad debts account debit to Vibhuti account. Now the amount which is receivable from Vibhuti is 4,500. How you decided? From the previous entry. She cannot pay 300 to us, so 300 is the bad debts. Now 4,500 minus 300, so she is giving us the check of 4,200. This way you can understand that 4,500 is total, 300 is bad debt, so remaining 4,200. Narration being Vibhuti became insolvent and bad debts recorded rupees 300 and check is received for remaining amount. Last 16. Still one more. 16,640. On payable amount means we have to pay in future to Anu 1,050. We have paid 1,000 by check and settled the account. Where the word settled is given, the remaining amount is not to be paid. Remaining amount is discount or allowance for us. So we are paying the amount to Anu. So we are paying through check. So bank is the giver. So bank account is credited. We are not paying some amount, that is discount. So discount is credited and we are paying to Anu. Anu is receiver. So Anu account debit to bank account to, you can write discount or you can write allowance also. If you remember the name allowance, then it is good, otherwise it's okay. So the amount payable is 1,050. But payable by check is only 1000, so remaining 50 rupees we are not paying to Anup. Being amount of Anup paid by check and settled. Amount of Anup paid by check and settled. Last transaction is on 20th June, so 2640. Received 1500 for return of bad debts of Imandar. So we are receiving money from the bad debts for past which we have received, recorded. So we are receiving the money, so cash is coming in, cash account debit. We are receiving money from Imandar of past bad debts. So Imandar's account is not to be recorded. Just now I have given the rules that when we are incurring bad debts account is debited, customer's account is credited. Now when the bad debts are recovered, past bad debts are recovered back, cash is coming in, cash account debit, and bad debts recovered account is to be credited, nor the name of debtor is to be credited. So we are receiving the cash, so cash account debit to bad debts recovered account, amount 1500. We are simply receiving cash. If we are receiving check, then bank was to be debited. Being amount of past bad debts received from Imandar. Here we can write Mr. Imandar's name. Total 50,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 7,200, 4,500, 13,500, 4,500, 50, 4,200, 30, 1,050 and 1,500. 1,31,800. 75,000, 20,000, 7,200, 4,500, 6,075, 675, 6,750, 4,500, 50, 4,500, 1,000, 50 and 1,500. 1,31,800. Let's repeat the sum. Introduced cash of 50,000, stock of goods 10,000, debtors 15,000 and commenced the business. We are starting the business with 3 assets. Assets are coming in, so it is to be debited. So cash account debit, stock of goods account debit, debtors account debit. Owner is the giver of these things, so capital account should be credited. 10% loan is borrowed from Srimati Sharda. Srimati means wife. But why we are not writing capital name? Because it is our own money, but we are taking temporarily from our wife. So cash is received and wife is the giver of the loan. So cash account debit to 10% Srimati Sharda's loan account. Goods of 8,000 purchased from Rameshwar stores at 10% with discount. We are purchasing the goods, goods are coming in, purchase account debit. Moreover, we are not paying any amount to Rameshwar stores, so they are only the giver, so purchase account debit, Rameshwar stores account credit, 8,000 minus 10%, 7,200. Goods of 5,000 sold to Gayatri stores at 10% rate discount. We are selling the goods to Gayatri stores. No amount is received. So we are selling the goods, sales account credit, and Gayatri store is the receiver, Gayatri stores account debit. So Gayatri stores account debit to sales account, 5,000 minus 10% rate discount, 4,500 each. Next is the most important transaction. Goods of 15,000 purchased from Radha Kishan store at 10% TD, 10% CD, issued check of half the amount. We are purchasing the goods, so goods are coming in, purchase account debit. We are paying half amount through check, so bank account credit. On paying the half amount, we are getting cash, the effect of cash discount, so to discount account credit. And we are not paying half the amount, the name should be written. How to decide the amount? 15,000 minus 10% PD, as we are doing in each transaction. So the net amount is 13,500. Half amount is paid and half is unpaid. For the paid amount, we will get the effect of cash discount. So 6,750 multiply 10%. We want the amount, so multiply. If we don't want and directly subtract, that is minus 10%. But we want the amount, so 675. Now from 6750, 675 is the discount, so the check amount is 6075. Bank 6075, discount 675, and remaining amount is written in the name 6750. An order of 5000 received from Vibhuti to send goods. Vibhuti, a person, is just giving us the order to send the goods of 5000. It is non-economic transaction. Now, after 2 days, as per the order of Vibhuti, sent goods at 10% trade discount and paid carriage in cash. Friends, whenever there is exchange of goods between debtors and creditors, any expense is paid, its entry is written differently. But whenever we are purchasing or selling any asset, and if the expense is there, then we are adding to the asset. But these are not assets. So refer the rules of assets also. So we are sending the goods to Vibhuti. She is not paying any amount now. So she is just the receiver of goods. Vibhuti account debit, goods are going out, sales account credit. Moreover, paying the carriage in cash, carriage is expense, carriage account debit, cash goes out, cash account credit. Now 5000 is the amount of goods from 10th and minus 10% TD, so 45. Next, Vibhuti became insolvent and bad debts recorded 300. Check is received for remaining amount. Now this is very important. These transactions are written in sequence, but if in between 5 or 6 transactions are coming, then you have to check the entries of Vibhuti. We have sold goods to Vibhuti, 4500 is receivable from her. So 4500 is receivable, now she is giver, so 4500 is credited. Bad debts is recorded as 300, so that is lost to be debited. And check is remaining for received for remaining amount, so bank is the receiver, so bank account debit. So bank is the receiver, bank account debit. Bad debts are recorded, bad debts account debit, and the giver is Vibhuti account credit. Total amount 4500, 300 are bad debts, so remaining 4200 check is received. On payable amount to Anu, paid 1000 by check and settled the account. We have to pay 1050 to Anu. We are paying check of 1000 and remaining amount is settled, means remaining amount is allowance or a discount. Now we are paying the amount to Anu. Anu is the receiver, Anu account debit. We are paying through check, bank is the giver, bank account credit, and the remaining amount is allowance or discount, that is 50 rupees. Last, we are receiving 1500 for return of bad debts of Imandar. We are receiving the amount for past bad debts. Cash is received, so cash account debit. Now we are receiving from Imandar of previous past bad debts. Previous bad debts, so bad debts recovered account should be credited instead of name. Imandar is the giver, but it is amount of past bad debts, so bad debts recovered account is to be written. So this was our sum. And tomorrow last 13 sum is remaining, that we will complete, and after that our chapter will be over. The remaining sums are not in our portion. So that's all. Thank you so much.